when I hit intro, that's going to go on.
After as soon as you hit main camera, that'll be me. And if you need to adjust it or whatever it is, just work away.
Do you want to do some tests? Oh yeah, there you go. Watch now. Don't use the live stream.
Let's see. Giveaway. Hello?
Do I have a mic too?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Just check it works.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh.
That's you. It's back a little bit. Yeah, we're all good.
Perfect.
I'm out.
Oh, the intro on. Let's go.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
We are
Folks, hello to what is our very first YouTube TikTok live stream. This is that probably is my TikTok shop delivery arriving. I ordered, my girlfriend already knows what this is. I ordered one of those. You ever see those cute sad hamster memes? It's like a wee small grey hamster with a wee purple bow on its head.
Yeah.
Ordered a keychain version of that. So that's meant to be arriving today.
From TikTok shop.
From TikTok shop. It was only £4, so that's her Valentine's Day present.
Spoiled on the live stream.
Time to play the
Should have
game.
played something. Let's see. Folks, have we anybody on yet on the old TikTok?
Just keep it going.
Who knows? But yeah, folks, the chat is open for business. The doors are open on what is our first Dolecast live stream. The plan is to do these pretty weekly, if possible. And as always, there'll be a note of when it is on the Instagram most of the time. Now, did today's one say 2 o'clock? Yes. Is it
12:15?
12:15? Yes. But hey ho, that doesn't matter. It's more about the fact that we're here and it's all good.
Chris O'Donnell's in.
Chris O'Donnell, hello Chris. You're one of the first on the first ever Dolecast live stream. Hope you're keeping well, mate. I was gigging last night. I was gigging in Hearth Bar in Ballyhackamore.
Yes.
Aaron, you came with me. It was an eventful. It was a live podcast, not Dolecast, although could have turned it into one. It was the Red Hand podcast live. Now, man, I'll be totally transparent. I know nothing about rugby. But I was happy enough to MC/host because the guys that actually host the podcast were like, I'm not getting up on that stage. And I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Did they not go up the entire night?
The only thing he did was he introduced me. To be fair to him, he said, guys,
Like, imagine going to see the Dolecast
I know,
live.
and I get up and I'm like, listen,
Ben Davidson
please
gets up.
welcome your guest host. Because it'd be different if he wasn't there. I'm in the room. Like,
Yeah.
And he
Did
said,
you drop out for like medical reasons or something? But you're there. Like.
it was funny because at the start he was like, as you can tell, my throat's a wee bit sore, so I'm not going to be hosting. So Daniel's kindly stepped in. I was like, you booked me in like November for this.
I'm
so like,
gonna be sick in a few months.
it's been a long sore throat, man. But yeah, no, I had a great time. It was very good. Loved the wee rugby joke. Man, I cracked the best joke about the Belfast Giants I will ever do in my entire career.
I don't know if I ever recorded it. Someone must.
I don't think you do. I'm gonna here after the show. The videographer followed me, so I was like, "Hey man, give me that footage. Give me that footage ASAP." Basically,
That's before.
That's a break, and yeah. So I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was a raffle, and I was like, our next prize is 2 tickets for the Belfast Giants, any game you want this season, and no one claimed it.
Really?
No, yeah, just silence. Mark Robson read out the names, like the winning numbers, and no one put their hand up. And Dan Houston, quick thinking, went, no one wants to admit they're going to the Belfast Giants game, and they loved it. They loved it. I think that was the dogs. I can probably put the headphones on actually, but you know what? Don't have a headphone extension cable yet. Was gonna get one for Christmas. why they sold out everywhere.
Really?
All
Like
these
big long ones?
Yeah, all these the idea is that the host and the producer can all listen to.
Yeah, it'd be good for at least producer that one because it just wraps around the back. You won't see it.
Mm-hmm. But cheers gear for music. No, that. But yeah, folks, any questions?
But why would you anyway?
Yeah, folks, any questions? Whack them into the chat because our producer can see them. Shout out to Streamlabs. This is incredible, absolutely incredible. We're still working out the kinks ever so slightly. That is the word, isn't it? Kinks.
Yeah.
Kinky boots. Who's to say? Yeah, we're still working out the kinks. So there's probably a bit of some teething issues, But yeah, last night got home from the gig. Boys got a dub on Fortnite. We did. Absolute battle royale. A few victories in the chat. Everybody battle royale in the chat. Everybody give me what's a Fortnite thing? Everybody give me a chug jug splash in the chat. Give me a mini shield or something.
You're just saying words, man.
Any med kits? any heavy AR bullets? I don't know. But yeah, we both got a Fort.
Did you share this anywhere?
I can't because my phone's a camera.
Well, maybe that would.
But hey, we'll just see what happens. And yeah, that's so. I also need to get an HDMI cable. If we get an HDMI cable, it means I can actually be like, hey, we're going live if you want to actually join this.
I would have recommended spinning up like we are.
Well, we can't just. But hey ho, the. So what you just did there? You recommended something that I physically cannot do.
But like beforehand.
Oh, guys, I'll be going live in 10 minutes. And you're like, well, anyway.
What's outrageous?
Do you know what, man?
Time to play the game.
I hope that's not can't hear it. But Soupy Campbell, mate, last night. Oh my goodness.
Trying to get home.
Oh my goodness. Now, I eventually got home after leaving Belfast 2 hours before.
To roughly where?
He lives in Newry.
It took him 2 hours.
Took him 2 hours to get home.
Be quicker getting the air coach from Belfast to Dublin.
Poor guy, like every roadblock that Belfast has to offer was set in his direction. It ended up with him screaming, sending voice notes into the group chat, being like, "Lads, I cannot get home here. Like every turn I take, there's a road closed. I cannot get past Bram Bridge." And apparently there's something before that he cannot get past Banbridge. Like he always, like every 6 months, he's trapped in Banbridge on the way home from a gig. He cannot get out of it. And it ended with he obviously found a road that let him get home, and it ended with him blasting hardstyle, shirtless in his car, going, "Get the rat out! Get the rat out!" screaming. So shout out to you, Soupy. Glad you got home okay.
I would say was he intoxicated, but I was like, if he's driving, absolutely not. He was just
well,
crazy.
That's what he told us anyway. Any thoughts in the comments? Good stuff. Good stuff. B team tickets came out today.
All right.
Now, what I will say is I'm very happy because I can't see them. Do you know what I mean? I can't see the seals, so it is nothing to do with me. We could have sold half the venue by now. I could have sold nothing. I don't mind. If we're going based off how many likes my Instagram post has, we've sold nothing. But listen, the boys have clubbed together. Hopefully, lesser men have done better in that venue. So that's not a hint at anybody in particular. That's just in the history of Limelight. So yeah, that's that.
Oh yeah, I've looked at it. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yep. Cheers, lads. Be lucky if we got 10 likes yet. Nope. Okay, well, that's good. But you know what it is, man. And like no harm there. I'll post a photo of Connie, 500 likes, and you're like, seriously, lads, like show some love on the Limelight gig. It's a big gig, like. But then, this time tomorrow, you will be filming a podcast guest.
Yes, I was about to say I'm not filming a podcast.
This time tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the podcast. Right? I am not doing that.
Mr. Robbie McMinn.
Robbie McMinn has is doing his solo show.
No, I think
he's got a band, but like he's obviously
So he's doing a show.
Well, I suppose it's a solo show. I suppose it's a solo show. Headline show. He's doing his headline show. In the points. My plan is
it sold well.
Has it sold well?
Sold well.
Really?
He was
lucky for some. You know.
Well, here's the thing. That's why I wanted to bring it up, because he said to me, and I'm sure he probably wouldn't mind saying this, that when I was doing those promo videos for him, that he was like, "Oh man, we're not selling here. Like they might have to rearrange the venue and all that sort of thing." And then when he rang me to do the video on Friday, he was like, "Man, we're over 110 now. We're
110 tickets.
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
Yeah. So
here. Let's keep that same energy for Dolecast. Yeah, so
that's what I'm saying. Like the tickets just picked up in the last week.
Yeah.
He said, and let's just say it was struggling to sell. He does a quick video with me, sold out.
Hey, that's it, man. Are you free anytime soon, man? Because Dolecast Live tickets are selling well.
Our luck's cursed, mate. Like there'd be no way.
No, there was. It's not. Listen, if I was to describe the ticket sales of Dolecast Live, I would say I can feel them coming soon. Coming soon to an Eventbrite organisers app near you. Yeah. Hopefully I don't want to know B team sales for 2 months. Don't tell me anything until
who knows this is Kieran.
Kieran can get them, but I don't want to know anything until May unless we sell it out today. I don't want to know anything.
Was that the biggest room you played last night?
Yeah, probably would have been
110.
Yeah. Limelight is 140 or something, and then I'm doing in May. I'm doing Terrace Laughs and Magrafelt. Yeah. I'm ballparking. I think that's like 200. It's like a big theater room. I think so. That's cool. This is a breaking news. First, I had a lad's holiday kind of lined up for the end of May. And that message, I was playing paddle the other night with a few of them, and that message came through. It was like, Terrace in May. And I was like, no, I'm not going on this holiday.
You cancelled it?
I haven't paid money. So I was like,
we haven't paid money?
No, it hasn't been booked. It was just like, this is what we're thinking. So I was just like,
you just for the time
I pulled out. Shirt. Pulled out of the, yep. Because I was like, you know what? But this is what happens. This is what happened last year with Chancers.
Yeah.
Breaking news. You know what I mean? Houston takes himself off to soak up the race. Gets handed these opportunities, and you're like, so that's why I'm of the mindset of like, no, we're if I get a whiff of a podcast guest being available during that week, we're out the door. So
just any podcast guest, or
if I get asked to be a guest on the wrong show, which is John Louise's new podcast. Yeah. I'll be there. I'll pull out of a lad's holiday fat, pull out of a family holiday fat. I'd leave my job for that. So yes, shout out to her. Very sad news about her cat last night. But
that means
yeah, live stream. But yeah, man, look something up on Reddit or something. Oh, do you know what I'm thinking I can do actually? Back soon goes on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I stick it up on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Folks, we'll be back in a minute. We're back, folks. No breaks. Who knew what happened there? Oh, good stuff. We had a few comments there during the break. Of course we did.
Adam Burns says, anyone trade a uni degree for a dash hound?
A uni degree for a dash hound? Yeah. Adam, did you... I don't know if he's on this still. Did he do a uni degree? I don't mean that harshly. I mean just like, I have no idea what he did. I don't know what he does now. He told me he told me yesterday he got a applause break during a team meeting. So shout out. He's popping doing a few zingers. Yeah. He got an applause break. So shout out, man. Do some of that stuff.
He said no, but I could have.
Interesting. Good for you, Adam. That's good. Are you on your lunch mate at the minute, or are you just? Yeah, I don't know if Adam works from home or not. I have a feeling he's a part timer, in and out. You know, one of those guys. One of those divas. But yeah, hopefully there should be a wave of people coming through.
He said he has genuinely have 3 A levels in physics, chemistry, and biology.
Adam does?
Yeah.
That's actually insane.
Yeah.
Is that that's like obviously the 3 chances. Adam, are you a smart guy? I don't even mean that as a melt. Like, are you a smart individual?
Brother, I'm a full-time permanent civil servant.
Fair enough.
Nice. Yeah.
Fair enough, mate. Flippin' heck. Donate your limelight paycheck. You don't need that. That's mad.
Honestly, man, I don't know how I got them, he says.
That's crazy. I failed my GCSE chemistry. I got a D. That was COVID year, like, but yeah, I got a D.
Oh, seriously, 2 B's and a C.
Oh, so you lied?
And C's. They're still A levels, I suppose.
Oh, A levels? I was thinking
do you mean like
A stars. Sorry, I was thinking A stars in chemistry, physics, biology. I was like, he's lost his mind. Yeah, I got A, B, C in my A levels. A moving image.
Yeah.
B business studies. C RE. Sorted. Got me to where I am today.
Alice has 2 B's in physics and chemistry and a C in biology.
So you dropped the ball there at the human anatomy, mate. Biology. I remember there was a guy. I'm not going to name him because we're on a live stream. See, now I've got to be really careful with these live streams, man. Can't just be blurting out whatever comes into the head here. Like it's gotta be cool and calculated. I remember I was sitting in biology, it was probably a 3rd year, and the guy was saying me he's a wee troublemaker, and he just started vaping, like, out in the open. A teacher left the room, he just started vaping out in the open, but, like, blowing the smoke, and I was like, it was, what age would I have been? You wet yourself? No. Oh. Lost the producer. Who knows where he's gone? And I remember thinking teacher's gonna come back in here and go ballistic, and he there was a wee bit of, he came in and was like, what's going on here? But I remember there was one day a teacher pulled a guy off. Pulled a guy? A teacher.
I think he said pulled a guy off.
I pulled the guy up on the bus for having his phone out in the bus, and by the time
Adam's away here, by the way.
Is he? Cheers, mate.
To work, apparently.
Aye, mate. Spoof. Yeah, mate. 100%, lad. Enjoy yourself, mate. That was funny about Soupy, though, wasn't it? But here I got a comment on the YouTube. I'm doing it right now. I'm jumping from top to topic. I got a comment on the GA Catfish. Guess how many plays that had on Spotify, that GA Catfish episode? Like 110. And like 200 something on YouTube. Like that episode blew up in terms of, but like there's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah.
I think it's genuinely just the title and the thumbnail. That was like, I could sell lessons on, like, see if you want views, you clickbait, man. You clickbait and you use whatever's hot and fresh.
Sam Stevenson asks, are Dolecast mugs free?
Dolecast mugs are not free because who do you take me for? Dolecast mugs cost me a small amount of money to get made, and I will be selling them at Dolecast Live for £5, but that will also include a keychain. So, you know, so if you're one of the 3 people that are heading to Dolecast Live, you can get a mug for a £5 with a keychain. Definitely buy tickets, Sam Stevenson, if you want to go to the live podcast. Definitely should.
You and the creator says what's happening. Doniel, he spelled it wrong, and then Patrick O'Hanlon says shout me out.
Shout out Patrick O'Hanlon.
A lot of people sending gifts, by the way.
Gifts?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, this is what it's all about. Money, 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 money.
64 ice cream cones. I don't know what that is like.
I hope that better be £1,000. Can you imagine we went from 0 viewers to I've made a grand buying that black magic for the end of the day.
I'll order it right now. Dallin asks, could you give me a joke?
Could I give you a joke? I'll give you a joke. Any fish? Sit in close now, folks. Why do birds
Oh my god.
fly south for the winter?
I'll not sell tickets like this.
See, what did I text you earlier? You turn up with a can-do attitude.
I have a can-do attitude.
Man, see that negativity.
Do's and don'ts.
Haven't even got to the punchline, and I'm gonna crash out.
There's still a do and don't.
I'm
Do you know what I
gonna
mean?
crash out. Why do birds fly south? That? Oh, I can't do that. That won't sell tickets. Why do birds fly south for the winter? Because it's too far to walk. I don't know. I need to put the headphones in. I don't know what buttons these are. I was hoping that's it, but then I could be like, wah, 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 wah.
Well, hopefully. That's the.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that was a... Oh, yeah, it was. It was the right button. Perfect.
Time to play the game.
That was time to play the game. Do you know what I could do? I could start adding songs to the Roadcaster and just doing like... oh, no, what was that comment? No, what you got to think about is, can I read this out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just implies something, but it doesn't specifically say. I'll say it. Aidan O'Rourke says, keep going, I'm almost there.
Oh. Thanks, Aidan.
Yes, Daniel.
Wipe the smile off your face.
Oh, that was a specific button. That was a wipe your smile.
Wipe the smile off your face.
Go ahead.
Sam Stevenson asks,
Yeah.
Danny, I'm skint. Could I have a few mugs, please?
Now, mate, a few implies plural. I only have a few. I have the vintage old Dolecast logo mug, which I nearly bust out for the podcast with Kieran and Owen the other day, which is on YouTube, by the way, if you want to watch it. And I nearly bust that out for them, as a wee like, oh, we're going old school, but I didn't. But I also have a Just Dole It mug from an unreleased line of merch, which, you know what, sometimes you just save yourself the ball ache of checking to see who's buying t-shirts. So that's unreleased. But listen, Sam, if you come to Dolecast Live, I'll say this now, I'm throwing the gauntlet down. If you buy a ticket for Dolecast Live today and you come to the show, I will have a mug for you for free of charge for Sam Stevenson.
Toby McCartney just said his sister's great. His own sister.
I'm not, no comment.
No comment. Ben Lonsdale asks, when is Sloane's second appearance?
Never, man. No, I'm joking. Sorry, Ben, you texted me last night. I was in the middle of a gig, so I saw it and was like, I'll play that later, and I didn't. But yeah, listen, as Sloan would do, we all had a great time. Big Trump guy.
Did you leave that in?
I cut around bits of it. But for most of it, it's there in its entirety. Worth listening back to.
For future employers.
For future, yes. If Sloan's getting a job, I think Sloan was out on a date last night. Who's to say? He was asking in the group chat. He said, "Should I get ribeye or sirloin?" And I was like, "He's out on a date."
You're asking the comedy group chat.
What do I get for my steak? That's good. Sorry, I was just checking some. Yeah.
If it's bad time, I think.
Yeah, bad time. But listen, what was his original question? Oh, when's Sloan come back in the podcast?
When's his second appearance?
12th and never? No, I'm not joking. Probably within the next 6 months again. You can expect to see Sloan back on the Dolecast screens. I got tagged in a few things. The ZKJ MMA boys were obviously loving it, which is good.
Ben also said, is Sloan times Marty Scott on the cards?
I don't think Marty Scott's on the cards.
On the keys?
Bruh.
Oh, that was a good one.
Bruh.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really. Marty's kind of gone off the grid, cold turkey. He's like a Russian Cold War agent. He's like the Winter Soldier. I haven't really heard from Marty. And when I do, he gives me one word answers. So at the minute, Marty's not on the roster, the upcoming roster. This week's episode will probably be a solo show. A solo show? What? I'm the accidental theater.
24 hours.
Oh, do you know what gig's happening tonight? That like I obviously wasn't asked to be a part of it, and that's fine. But I would have loved to be a part of it. Is they're doing the Touts, so it's Traders like the TV show,
Right.
but it's a live version of that. I would if no one is, but if anybody that organises or is in contact people that organise that gig is listening or watching, please, I would love to do that. That would be unreal. But was I something there? Oh yeah, Marty. Yeah, I haven't really heard from Marty. But Sloan and Marty would be a dangerous pairing.
Yeah.
That would be, and then we'd have to pull the plug on the Dolecast after that. I think they'd end up getting us cancelled.
Yeah. Scott, I'll tell you something in a second, but Scott Williams says great entertainment in the middle of a lecture.
Hey man, keep it on. Get the HDMI out. Get it on the screen. You know.
The Hub of Football, who I think were a regular back in the day.
Yeah.
Of the Dolecast car lives, said, "All right, Danny boy."
All right. Hub of Football boy. Sorry.
Someone says you're getting treated with gifts today.
I am. Am I making dosh here? Buy a few more hamsters off TikTok shop.
Aidan O'Rourke's coming at you here.
What's he saying?
Says, quote, "Yeah, bro, I got fluffy hair."
What? Aidan, have a word with yourself, mate. But where was I with that? I can't even remember.
I ended up talking about.
Oh, you nearly got recruited last night.
Oh, mate, I wasn't. I wasn't.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say
I
first?
just ended up. He was talking about mental episodes. I ended up talking in the gym at 2 a.m. the other night about the Cancelled Elliot podcast.
To who?
Corin, shout out, and Burton's mate, baby Burton's mate.
Yeah, glasses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just ended up talking. We talked. I'm not gonna lie. We talked about ECVM for like an hour. And I was like, man,
shout out to him.
I gotta do some work here.
Shout out to him. He sent me a message a couple of weeks ago. I think when I announced, it wasn't my announced team because no one gave me any love when I announced team. Which is fine. It's fine. As long as he's coming to the show. There was something. Someone texted me and we're like, I think it was Elliot texted me and was like, shout out, man. So I hope he's keeping well. I think he took himself over to America for. He's like, we're all the t-shirts. Yeah.
Aidan O'Rourke's trying to shut the live stream down.
What?
I'll not read it out.
Oh.
The word might. Just want to say we've no affiliation.
No affiliations, and if we did, I wouldn't tell you. But yeah. No, I hope. Oh yes, you got absolutely bamboozled last night in the Hearth bar.
Some guy trying to recruit me to play for Malone Rugby Club.
That's crazy though.
Hustling at the.
Because you went basically the gig was upstairs. It was a nice wee room, and you came up and like, man, I had half an hour down there talking to some boy about Malone Rugby Club, and he put his hand on your shoulder and he said, "See you on the pitch," didn't he?
The toilet.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, Lewis Nevin says, "Keep up the good work, boys. This is class."
Thank you.
Dallin says, "I'll give you 4 hearts if you shout out Chris Houston."
Hey, not shouting that scumbag out. That for cake. That's my brother, by the way. He's a loser. He got caught up in the you have you seen these fantasy football punishments?
You have to like shout.
Well, like people did it at gigs. I've told you about this. Where like I did Madden's one night, and the guy before me, his punishment for losing fantasy football was to do an open mic comedy gig.
Yeah.
Which unbelievable punishment, by the way, especially if you've no interest in comedy whatsoever. Like that's class.
Chloe Carson says, "Hello, Lapper. Derek asking for you."
And then he said something that I should not say on a live stream. Hello, Chloe. Yeah, I had to miss my lecture this morning. Who's to say it's for this? Not me. I slept in. Is the party line that we're going with. But yeah, I have an essay to write for him actually, on nuts and bolts. How many people are on the live stream at the moment? Can you see?
17.
17. Oh, hello, folks. Folks, fire some topics, some questions in. We'll get chatting about them. You know, I appreciate all the love and all the money you're sending me at the minute. I see Gurley smiling, which to me looks like there's a few comments flying in that. Yeah, keep note of them. Keep note of them if you can. Of like,
You're not just gonna save here.
I have no idea, but if they're of any, yeah, is it Aidan O'Rourke?
And Brody McFarlane.
I don't. Oh, yeah, interesting. Keep it up, lads. What time is it?
Quarter to.
Boys, your lunch finishes soon. You may get back to the Jackson Suite. you know.
People are throwing out addresses here. I don't know how to.
Whose?
Not
mine. Oh, leave it in, man. I don't care, man. As long as it's not my address. Read it out. No, I'm joking. As long as it's not my address.
You can't do anything here, no.
I don't think so. All the live settings should be the same from when we did the TikTok car live. So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm in the clear. Listen, bro, but if your address gets like that, sounds like a you problem. As long as it's not mine. That was the. See, I definitely need to get you headphones because
I can hear it.
Oh, can you? Because I didn't want you being like, "Dash Daniel's not talking." It's because I'm playing a sound. Maybe I should add a few songs in. Next up, it is Two Step by Ed Sheeran here. Back soon. And, yeah, it's good stuff, Daniel. But yeah, boys, fire some topics that we can talk about. Did anything happen in the news recently?
Yeah, Black Hawk helicopter crashed into the airplane in,
What?
in America.
No, I didn't see
in
it.
Washington D.C., a Black Hawk helicopter, military helicopter, crashed into and you won't read it like that. They're gonna tell you that a plane crashed into the helicopter.
Yeah.
But the helicopter crashed into the plane.
Big man was up playing
Probably
Fort.
like
Sleepy eyes.
It, I think 19 dead maybe. People are being pulled out of the water and stuff. The plane went down. I don't know who was on that plane. They're saying it's an accident.
Was it no, it's an accident. It's an accident.
But it literally couldn't be.
It's very.
They have detection systems. Like you would purposely just have to fly it into the plane.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. So like
It's a Black Hawk helicopter.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's that's like top of the line military grade stuff, isn't it? Yeah. You don't just accidentally fly one of them into a Boeing like a Boeing.
Paying top dollar for those.
Oh, Houston's getting comfy here.
Getting comfy, man.
Man.
Lewis Nevin says, "Well, a lot of planes crashing recently. You ever think about that?"
Well, like statistically, it's the safest mode of travel. Unfortunate if you were boarding a flight in September of 2001.
Oh, you'd hate it.
You'd be gutted. Like
boarding 5 flights.
Like that is just bad luck. You know, to pull back what Aidan O'Rourke said earlier, you've got landable one of them bad boys and nothing you can do about it. Now, if you're Mark Wahlberg,
oh, man.
different story.
Different story.
Flight risk.
You can see
Have you seen his bald head
Yeah.
on that?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Have you seen the DVD?
Yeah.
Like,
So funny. Yeah, what can you do in that scenario? But yeah, statistically, I hate the way these keep falling down. You know, paid good money for these. Guess where these are from?
TikTok shop.
TikTok shop. Yeah, you pay good money for a flight and you're killed. It's grim. Speaking of which, the boys are going to France. Sacre Bleu. How about on this live we look up best things to do in Paris? Anybody been to Paris in the comments?
Oh no, you're asking for
Try it. Try it, Aidan. See where it gets you. I suppose you've only 10 minutes left. Back to the Bruce. Yeah.
back to what? If you're algebra.
Back to the Louis Lord.
Back to the Lewis Lord.
Yeah, the Louis Lord, as it were. The Sillery, was the Sillery one of them?
No.
William Sillery building. This is buildings in a school that we went to. I think it. I don't know. You know.
No, I think there's probably something.
Can someone?
There's like the Sillery probably like clock or something. There's, you know what I mean?
The Sillery pen. Yeah, yeah.
Sillery cocktail.
Can confirm what the mass building's called in the school that we went to. It's fairly common knowledge, but if someone can locate that for us, that'd be good. The joys of a live stream. But yes, the boys are going to Paris, so if anybody can give us some Paris themed things to do, I mean, I'll be stepping off a plane playing it like the boys have landed like. Our plans to go to Disneyland.
Yes.
What will we be doing in Disneyland?
Patrick O'Hanlon says it's the Bruce. Was the Bruce not?
The Bruce is biology.
Yeah.
And etc. and geography. Where is?
It's like a double barrel name, isn't it?
I think it's the William Sillery building or something. Maz. It's Maz in that wee courtyard where to name no names. Was it? Who was it? What was his name?
You can't name it anyway.
I can. Well, no, I can't. Something. Okay, no, I was going to give the last name. I was going to give the last name. Wait, no. When I was like second year or third year, there was a bunch of fifth year lads that would play football in the courtyard of the Mass building when we were in school. And
I'm sure these lads will know.
I was always egged on, but that's like they don't need to know who it is, but just for the purpose of the story. And I was always egged on to this way. Good. I always was egged on to like go and get the ball, like just go and grab their ball that they were playing with. It was like a wee small football.
You were that guy.
I was that guy.
Oh, mate.
And let me tell you. Oh, I can see my. Oh, here, boys. Sorry, I just got a notification about a TikTok follow. Follow me. That's another thing. Follow me, please, on TikTok and YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Probably. I don't know if any viewers on YouTube. Who knows? But anyway. And one day in particular, I went and grabbed the ball, and I've probably done it 10 times at this point, right? And they're not happy, and they kicked my head in. They kicked my head in.
Sorry, a lot of your stories
end with me getting my head kicked in. It hardened me as a boy, like
common thing.
I remember specifically one of them, and his name was also Daniel. I won't give his last name away. But if we're going for an innuendo here. If you were to visit Bangor and go to a go-karting place, it would be called. So you connect the dots there, of what his last name was.
Scott Baxter asks, "Is this a new regular thing?"
Hopefully. Listen, folks, I know the time said 2:00 on Instagram. And it is 10-1, but hey, that is neither here nor there.
Uncontrollable.
You can't control these things. Follow me. You know.
You're like subliminal messaging, just every other word.
Yeah, follow me. I hope the folks are enjoying the little graphics on the screen. They're different on TikTok than they are on YouTube. It's very cool. Also, if you missed this,
They're kind of echoey.
Who says this? Is it echoey?
Kind of echoey.
Who says this?
It's a wee bit echoey.
Hello?
Is it echoey?
Who says this?
It's a wee bit echoey.
I can't tell where that's. Is that just from your phone, that audio?
Yeah.
Oh. Who knows? Who knows what's going on there? To be honest. Maybe it's because who knows. Listen, folks, we're working out the kinks. We are working out the kinks. Don't know if it's like that on YouTube or what the crack is, but you get what you came for. It's called the Dolecast, like. But no, I remember this guy. I grabbed the ball, and one of them, a specific guy, who you'd find in Bangor. Not you wouldn't find him, but you'd find his last name.
Bangor anytime. Like, yeah. It's just you wouldn't.
The doors going. No one else knew this. Didn't go to school. The doors, the glass doors that let you into the Mass building, where the music suite was as well. He bounced my head off the wall, the brick wall, not the glass, the brick wall. And that was the last time I ever did it. Because I was like, oh, they've gone past the point. Because I also, I'm not going to go and be like, he hit my head off the brick wall. Because like at the end of the day, I'm going and being a wee menace. But yeah, a lot of my stories in first and second year and third, even third year, ended with me getting my head kicked in. From my own mates sometimes, Cheers, Peter, for that one. But yeah.
Did you say his name?
First name. First names are fine. Very hard to find. I follow a lot of Peters. You know what I mean? I don't even follow the one I'm talking about.
Smash your head against the
Yeah.
wall.
He did. There's a few times in school I got my head
Yes,
bonked
it is.
off something. It is, Zachary?
No, he just asked if have I done music videos.
Who said that?
Lewis and Nevin.
Oh, yes. Lewis has left a few comments on my videos. Keep at it, Lewis. Buy a ticket for Dolecast Live. That goes for everybody in this live stream. Buy a ticket for Dolecast Live. But yeah, as I said, this is our first live stream, so we're going through all the teething issues. See if your audio is echoey. Go and watch yesterday's episode of the podcast, the official main pod that came out yesterday. This is just sporadic live streams, to sort of change the flow up.
Lewis and Nevin says have to support the local buys.
That's it, mate. Do you know how you can support us?
Oh.
So you know what you do, Lewis? You get your Safari out, you type up Beehive Comedy Club, you buy a ticket for tomorrow night's show, then you go and you buy a ticket for Robbie McMinn's show, which Aaron's documenting tomorrow as well. I'll be at both. I'm not playing any songs at Robbie's. Like, imagine I got up, start doing Fairy Tale in New York. It's January. I do Copacabana.
Oh man, it's such a good song.
Copacabana. Yeah. Do that.
It's like it's a country night and then you go up and start doing some jazz.
Yeah, I do my way. Regrets. No, the show's over. I've had a few.
Stage Robbie.
And yeah, so then after you've done that, go to Eventbrite and buy tickets for Dolecast Live. If you're going to buy tickets for anything, buy them for Dolecast Live. Okay? Buy them. Then when you're done buying those tickets, go and buy tickets for the B team in Limelight on the 27th of June. And if you don't go to that, don't even bother saying, oh, support the boys. Don't bother. Okay? Don't go to Dolecast Live. Don't even bother joining the live streams anymore. I don't care if some of you are under 18 and can't go. If you don't come, don't not come into these live streams again. But yeah, the boys are going to Paris. So
Yes.
what you're a man that's been to Disneyland Paris recently.
Yes, I was actually meaning to discuss. I'll go back to Disneyland Paris in a second. I was going to discuss this off air, but might as well do it on air.
Yeah.
The boys potentially go. So the second they go to Paris, just stay over in Paris and then go to Disneyland that way. It might save us money and time. Definitely going to save us time, but it might save us money.
Listen, man, I am a guy that, see if it saves me money,
Yeah.
I am on board. I tell you what, see as soon as I get my money in from last night's gig, it's headed straight to you to pay for these. But like, no, I'm a guy that also just like, I'm happy to get my tab cleared as soon as possible. Do you know what I mean?
There's no interest in it. Like
your job at 4:00 today. Got the boys sorted. You gotta go in there.
My job at 4:00 today is to walk in with basically a target on my head.
And just go,
and
this is happening.
This is
This is the crack.
This is what's happening. I mean, like, and I might walk around with a bit of hate for the rest of the. Yeah.
Well, that's it. I mean, I've not obviously discussed this on air, but you've something in your back pocket that doesn't really matter if they take it poorly. Do you know what I mean?
Tell me how fair what that is.
Yeah.
Is it the main thing? Is the KP sauce?
I don't know what the KP sauce is. No, it's the news you got the other day. Is like, well, that's happening anyway. So like, if they get annoyed at you, who cares?
Yeah,
that's something.
Is it the?
No, brother, do I need to do charades? No, I'll tell you off air.
Can I just mute your mic for a second?
Can you?
Yeah, I can. So just go. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's yeah. Like you're good.
That's crazy. I forgot I had that.
Yeah.
That's like,
is it the over? No, it's not the over. But yeah,
a few things.
Yeah, boys have a lot of things going on. Buy tickets. But folks, there's a common theme here. I'm gonna keep telling you, buy tickets for these shows. But yeah, we're going to Paris. Listen, if it works out cheaper for us to stay over in Paris, and something that isn't Ben Davidson's floor, I will do it. I've discussed this with you before about how some people go to Disneyland and kind of lose the run of themselves.
Yeah,
I will. I have a Mickey.
Yeah, okay.
I'll have the Mickey Mouse ears on. I run around eating a goofy hot dog, a Mickey pretzel. Yeah, mate.
No.
Yes, lad.
No.
I'm with Goofy.
No.
Both our t-shirts are pointed at Ben.
For some reason, Ben says Shrek on it.
Ours could say I'm with Goofy, and then his could just say, "I'm goofy." We stand beside him, we've hours on either side.
I'm with.
Yeah, I'm with, and his says like
No.
a slur in front of it. You know,
Martin Luther King joined.
did he?
Yeah.
Speak of the devil. Say the word slur. Martin Luther King joins the
No.
live stream. Come on here. Now.
What was I gonna say? I have been. Do you know what you can do? I don't know if people have recommended to get food outside of the parks. Because we didn't know about. Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah. Sorry, someone just sent a screenshot of the live stream.
Because we didn't know about big up Martin Luther King. We didn't know.
Someone say something about happy endings.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what the address was.
Oh, not my address.
No, it was the address, comma.
Keep it lit, lads. Keep it in. Yeah, that's all right.
What do you call it? If you want to plan your food beforehand, because you don't really know that you have to book the food, and you're like a specific
Disneyland?
time to go get your food, and also the place we went to Hank Pym's Diner, which was cool.
Not worth it.
Buffet, but it was like you have to pay like €50 like minimum, and that's it's a buffet, so it covers everything. But I'm sitting there going,
Am I like back in?
I'm sitting there going, I need to eat as much as I can
Yeah,
here, and
yeah.
then you're too stuffed, but like they've got like mini burgers because they've been like Pim Particle and stuff, and that's great, lads. But I definitely I'd recommend bringing a big bottle of water.
Yeah.
And hey, either sort your food out just before you go.
Right. Okay.
We didn't use the fast pass, and I don't think we're gonna, because we when we went it was February.
No,
We're also going February.
Yeah.
And it'll be a weekday. Admittedly, though, it is right before Valentine's, but
Yeah, true. But like that's just couples. But hey, Joe, that means. Oh, I'm just thinking for the ride, someone's gonna have to go by themselves. How long you been? No, boys taking turns. Like, unless it's a ride, I really want to sit beside
Matthew
someone.
Scott says love.
Who did?
Matthew Scott.
Oh, back from the dead. Hello, Marty. How are you, man? How are you keeping? But yeah, I'm excited to go Disney now. Like,
Martin Luther King says sending hate from the 1960s.
hey, good man, mate. Good man. Wasn't the only people getting hit in the 1960s, you know. That's I'm not being specific. It's a live stream, Daniel. Come on. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you done the Avengers ride? The one that like takes. It
No,
used to be the Aerosmith ride.
I have not. I
just went like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I want Sloan's here.
Like this. That's better.
Yeah, like
Oh no.
put my hand down. But no, I haven't. I did.
Matthew Scott says return soon to the pod.
Alright, I'll say this. I've texted you a couple of times recently. Very dry on me. A lot of one-word answers, just no, yes, no. I'd absolutely love to have you back in the pod. However, you know, as I said to Gurley this morning, I want a can-do attitude. I want happiness. I want a wee bit of spring in your step. And for once, come on time. Because that's, Marty, I'll be honest, man, you have a real issue with timekeeping. You have a real issue. You have a chip on your shoulder. No, I'm joking. But you have a real issue with timekeeping.
Marty says, was all caps very busy when you were texting me these emojis?
You're disgusting. Have a word with yourself. I know what you're implying there. You're disgusting. Have a word with yourself. Man, I've seen your new woman.
It's a live stream time.
I know, I'm not saying anything. Fair, I'm just saying, fair play to you. I'm happy you've moved on with things. I'm not doing anything. Don't look at me like that. I'm just saying, I'm very happy for you. I hope you're keeping well. I'm trying to be careful what I say. I think your new woman is a model. I think that's her. Like, I think she does model work. So if she wants to come on the pod, promote that with
just
you.
Friends, love.
Just friends.
Don't have a new woman, he says.
Instagram stories have hinted at differently, Marty. But who's to say? But listen, if she wants to come on as well, man, you let me know. I'd have Jelvis on. Wouldn't be here. It'd be in the studio. But I'd have Jelvis on. Should I here? Well, we're in January. We're moving into February now. What time? Yeah, we've got about 20 minutes left. Shout out some guests you wouldn't mind seeing on the pod. this year.
I think it would be meant if we try to get some actors on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, who that is, who knows?
Jamie Dornan. No, I will say, if anyone can make it happen. As I said to you last night walking in the North Pub, stranger things have happened. You know, Dornan sitting on the sofa. So tell me,
Matthew says James Nesbitt.
now, shut up. I would love to. Would need to get a contact.
Sneffin says, I'm sure Paul Mescal wouldn't mind.
Here, turn up in his O'Neill shorts. Come on now, run away from me. Yeah, Paul Mescal. I mean, let's be cautious. You know, we're not going to get Paul Nesbitt.
No,
he lives in Portrush. Boys just bring the equipment up there. Camp out. wait until his house. Any words for Dolecast, Jimmy? But
carrying the rook.
yeah, like an interview. Oh, speaking of which, I don't want to talk too much about this on the live stream, but had a bit of joshing and banter with a few Methody boys last night. They were at that Hearth podcast, that gig last night. And they actually said, "You go to Campbell?" I said, "No," and I told them what school I went to. And I was like, "You Methody lads?" Yeah. I said, "You've had some good press recently anyway." And I pointed to their mate and went, "It was him, he got 50 grand. That's good, boys. That's good.
It'd be crazy if it was actually true, if that was him, just on the off chance.
Oh, I'd shake his hand. I'd be like, "That's so funny. Fair play to you."
Magic camera phone.
Yeah, hear me. Anything kicking about? Any tips? Any tips from the gig tonight, mate? Knocking about? I'll buy tickets for
What's crazy? You could actually organise that with your mates. Be like, mates, just like record me. I'll sue the school. Split the 50 grand.
If I am a school pupil now,
Right now.
I am getting the boys together and going, it's like Ocean's 11.
Yes.
Let's, right, wait.
Methody's 11.
You know, the letter comes out, we're going to a rugby shirt, boys dropping their knees, celebrating the corner room, thinking of the payday they're going to get. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Gross negligence, isn't it? It's like from the school.
As in, no, not enough supervision, pretty much. But also, like, I mean, once lights go out, how much supervision can you do, really, unless you're in the room staring at them, do you know what I mean? So, like...
Matthew Scott says ECVM living up in Portrush could organise a...
Is he?
I don't know what the place
is. He? Let's go down and rate him. No, I'm joking. Listen...
Lewis Nevin says, Nesbitt is doable. I live up the north coast. He cuts about with a pineapple ice Lost Mary all the time.
Does he? Is he in the vapes? Of course he is.
Must be.
He's a wee hobbit.
Matthew, is he?
Yeah,
he's in the Hobbit.
Yeah, he's in the Hobbit.
He's a wee Hobbit. I was like, he's tall, isn't he not?
No, sorry, yeah, he's in the Hobbit. Yeah.
Matthew says,
do you know what's mad? You were so taken aback.
what is that emoji? Oh.
What was that?
I have a great story to tell Houston after the pod. Mart raving in Liverpool and turns around and sees a cheetah emoji.
Oh. Speaking of podcasts, no. Can I just? I think I've told you this already.
The highest feed episode of all time.
The highest feed episode of all time, and I'm just letting you know, if my girlfriend was here and she was in the room, I would happily do it. I'd happily do it. Just, you know why? Couldn't care less about the guest. Do you know what I'm thinking of? The views.
Hated the dirty looks, he says.
Shit. No, I said something I can't say on a live stream.
I mean, it's one of the ones.
I know.
It goes out on YouTube after, so you can always cut around it. But
Yeah.
like,
My dream in these live streams are
just out.
it's out. You know, it's not a main pod. It's not as fine tuned. If you want, you can skip. You know, if we go to back soon for a couple of minutes, you skip through it. Like, you come back after. What was I going to say there? Yeah,
He says getting Nolan on the pod. That would be a.
that would be. Do you know what, mate? That would be great. Now, there was an episode I had changed the title of. Do you know what it is?
It's Colin Sane or something.
No. Can you mute my mic for a second?
I don't know if it's gonna mute it, but I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll mute it here. I'll mute it here.
Yeah. I
And
didn't know that was an episode.
I remember coming out, my dad saying to me, "I'd probably change that
Did you
title."
change it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
Yeah,
"Why?"
because that's.
I was like, "Why?"
That's.
And he was like, "Because he could sue you." But listen, do you know what? Actually, Owen Sloan's talking about his steak in the group chat.
Again.
Couple of cocktails, big old ribeye steak. Where'd he go? Oh, they're all talking about Parkinson's. But
Again, your mic is covering.
oh, sorry.
That's better.
But yeah, I'd love to get Nolan on the pod. You might shoot him a DM on Twitter and say, come to
I'm
Dolecast.
Stephen Dolan.
Ignore the sketches I've done directly parodying your life. Come on the podcast.
I think he might be the type of guy who might take that well, though. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I didn't do anything outrageous. The name Stephen Dolan is just like kind of perfect. So and you know what? So if he doesn't come back in the podcast, I'm bringing it back.
Till he does.
Till he does. I'm gonna
I will do a Stephen
parody
Dolan
him on the
sketch
internet
week.
every day, every hour. It's me licking Tato. But Pete Snodden, I'd love to get Pete Snodden on.
That's fair.
Reached out to him, but
I think that's out of
no
the
reply.
out of like the mental ones. That's probably like an achievable
one. Yeah, reached out to Pete, but no reply at the minute. Which is good. But hey ho, that's it. That is what it is, Pete. Don't worry about it. Who else? McElroy. Do you know what I mean? Because you know what that is? There's like a level.
Yeah.
There's like a level of like, oh, this is doable. I'm like Jamie Dornan, Roy McElroy, same episode on the podcast.
There's also
make it
like,
work.
if you got Dornan on, you know you've seen some of his films and you like acting, you can talk to him. What are you talking to McElroy about golf? You're talking about golf for like 5 minutes. And
That's
you're going on
wild,
like,
hitting that ball into that hole, isn't it?
You're moving on to being like, listen, would you stick Galaxy in the S tier?
Literally, that's it. Do you know what that is? That's a tier list episode. That's a tier list episode.
Rory McIlroy, one of the best players of golf ever in the
So
world.
Rory, Christmas dinner, ham, where are you putting it in the tier list? Brussels sprouts, mate.
Taking Brussels sprouts.
Speaking of which, I said during the Declan Wilson episode, which 2 people watched, thanks very much for that, guys. Sport, pod is doing great, lads, good support. Yeah, watch the episodes then. They come out, lads, but I said I was going to ask all the guests this every time they're on, and then Owen and Kieran came on and I didn't ask them. People in the comments, what did we all have for breakfast this morning? I'll tell you what I had. Toast and the spread of choice. You're going to hate this. Snickers.
Snickers spread.
Snickers spread.
It's crazy, man.
And then after this for my lunch, I think I'll have a bagel with cheese, ham, and a wee dollop of mayonnaise. Oh yeah,
I can't do mayonnaise, man. I can't just.
Oh mate, if I could bathe in mayonnaise, I would do it. Like, I really would. Any other comments kicking about from the boys there? Anybody got their breakfast in yet?
Mia says yes, lad.
Mia?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Mia. What'd you have for breakfast, Mia? Yeah. Yeah, Mia, what'd you have for breakfast? I'm back.
Matthew says he would have a massive connection to make it happen, and then says a golf emoji.
Matthew Scott?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't, man. Is your connection the fact that Elliot lives in Portrush and McElroy's played there before? But listen, also, if you do you know what that is? It would be the sort of episode where Rory will come on, I'd be like, what are we talking about here? Like, what are we going to do? I actually love to get a few Ulster players on. Mm-hmm. Might invite Craig on. He followed me off that Red Hand podcast. Yeah. Here, do you know what, actually?
That's a shout, yeah.
That is a shout. And could be, I might message him about that in the next couple of weeks.
Mia says she's just woke up, so she hasn't had breakfast.
Well, what's the plan? You know, okay, fair enough. It's 1:15, so we're probably advancing past breakfast. Fair enough. However, you know, what's the intentions of food for the day?
Matthew Scott says, good neighbour of mine is with McElroy on the regular. Used to be his caddy, now he's pro. Is it? Who I'm thinking of?
I don't know any of his neighbours.
Young lad.
Could be.
Yeah.
Very much could be. Here, if we could get him on the podcast, I'd be loving it. Never mind McElroy.
Yeah. He's
Marty, if it's who I'm thinking of, if he went to our school.
He said he's friends with some NI influencers. Do you know Paddy Louise Grogan? That's a made up.
That's a ChatGPT special, Marty. Paddy Louise Grogan? No, I can't say I do. If your neighbour is who I think it is, hook the boys up, like, because I'd love to chat to him. You know, you type
I
up.
have seen Paddy Louise Grogan before.
Let me see him.
It's a girl.
Oh, sorry, Paddy.
That's and then
here. Is she free today to come on the podcast? Who is she?
I don't know, some MILF.
That's disgusting.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Does she? She might have a. I'm not sure if she has a special page or not.
Right. Oh,
No, she doesn't.
here's a story for the chat. Last night, I'm emceeing this gig. Oh, goodness gracious.
Get her on. He's sitting on.
You've already messaged her. She's coming on.
She's coming on. Not record. Just me.
Where are the cameras? But last night, folks, doing a bit of crowd work, is at a blinder. And I asked the guy, "Hear me, what do you do yourself?" And he started to speak. And dear lovely guy, he had special needs. Severe special needs. And I could tell from the stage that the rest of the audience was like, you can't say a word to him. Like, you cannot make any sort of joke towards him because that is absolutely tragic behaviour. I obviously was not going to. But as I see what he was telling me, like what he was speaking to me about, one ear out the other, because in my head I'm going, how quickly can I stop talking to you and move away?
Yeah.
And I think he finished and I went, cool. Your first act.
Mystic Caravan said he had the deadest sausage bap. He said, sat on the bog now watching the Dolecast.
Just right, man. Buy a ticket for the live show, mate. There's toilets at the Beehive as well. What is it?
He says, oh no, I don't know what. Mate, here, sent me one. Gorgeous. Anyway, move on.
So sausage. So far we've got sausage bap. What do you have?
2 ham rolls. That's because you know what it is, mate. I go.
I know what ham roll is. It sounds like you've rolled a slice of ham up when you're eating like a cigar.
Smoke it. I had what do you call it? I had Matthew Scott said, right now, friends, a few NI TikTokers.
Here,
who knows, man?
Do it, man. I'd like to get something.
It's your man we're thinking of.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, then, in that case, Marty, low-key, if you can hook us up with him, I would very much enjoy chatting to him. You can come on that episode if you want, like.
Mace is just waiting until 6 for a kebab. 6 o'clock.
Yeah, that's 5. That's pretty much 4 hours. 4 hours and 45 minutes. If we're getting precise with it. That's wild.
Crazy work.
How long have we been online for?
An hour and 3 minutes.
Hour and 3. So we'll go to about an hour and 15, and then we'll wrap it up. But yeah, that's wild. Mate, do we waiting on that for a kebab? What are you getting your kebab though? That's the question. Because you know me, mate. Anytime we order a Just Eat, donut chips, kebab and chips, unbelievable. Garlic mayo, bash. Now, did last time we sat in this room and had a kebab?
Go on, Marty.
What?
You know, when I just showed you a TikTok.
Yeah. Right.
So there's chance.
I mean, is she an influencer?
Yeah.
How what's the following like?
Is
it no
17K on TikTok?
Here, she's coming on next week. I'm not being funny. Is she an influencer and what I think she's an influencer
No,
of?
like beauty and
stuff.
Okay. She works. What do you call that?
Be perfect.
Yeah.
Be perfect.
Mia says she gets a bit of everything. A lot of that bad boy and garlic mayo. So one
Yes!
you're choosing.
I'm from Grummer
I
style.
can't stand it.
Love garlic mayo.
Wipe the smile of your face!
That's how we play with the buttons here. Let's see what else we've got.
See if you talk to me in that sort of language again.
Unreal.
Yeah. So get her on.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
That was Lord have mercy. I'm about to.
Oh,
yeah. Listen, Marty, if she's keen to come on, she will be on. Everybody's tagging me in the group chat, lad. Folks, we're in the live stream. Come on here, stop mucking.
Do you have a charger for this?
For that laptop, it's plugged into the Roadcaster.
18%.
18%. We'll wrap up in a couple of minutes here. I knew that would happen. We need to
figure out a way
to do that.
Charged.
Houston's gonna have to buy some more wires. Flip's sake.
As if there isn't enough wires.
Flip's sake.
Do you know what it is though? On the thing, it looks this like sleek, and then you're like, "There's wires."
Oh man, it's like a jungle gym. Yeah. The plan is maybe tonight I'm gonna go get probably tonight I'm gonna go get an HDMI, one of those weird HDMI wires, so I can actually use my phone next week instead of it being attached to here. And Folks, do you know what? Any more closing comments before we wrap up this week's live?
I think May's ladder that up, but a pepper and garlic mayo will probably be the
closing comment.
Closing statement. Of the
Fair enough. Well, folks, that only leaves me with a couple more things to say, and that is Dolecast Live is on the 25th of April.
She says get a kebab. Sorry, that's her final statement.
Get a kebab. You know what? I just might. Dolecast Live on the 25th of April. I'm at the Beehive tomorrow night. There's still tickets available. I'm with Mickey Bartlett, Alan Irwin, Ian Thompson, Aidan O'Reilly, and Kieran Franco. Get tickets for Robbie's show if there's any left. And then the B team on the 27th of June. Tickets are out and they're gonna fly. Let's hope. So yeah. Thanks to Aaron for producing. Thanks to me for being here. You know, I got out of bed for this. And thanks to you for being on. In the future, any live streams you can catch up on YouTube after they've gone out. And we're very thankful that you have joined us. And the main episode of the podcast was out yesterday, and it's available on my YouTube channel. All the links and stuff are in the TikTok, or if you're watching on YouTube, just click the thing and get in there. But